Hello, welcome to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Kimmy. Very happy to have you here. Whether you are a old or new subscriber or a brand new visitor, super happy to have you here. This is going to be for the Scorpio full moon lunar cycle for the sign of Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. The sign of Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Each of these four decks has been shuffled precisely 8 times. This is going to be our main deck that's used for this reading. This is going to be used for clarifications if needed. There may not be. There will be one romance angels taken for the lunar cycle and also an oracle of visions. The beauty of the oracle of visions is they're all imagery. So the impression, the intuitive impression, sometimes doesn't even match the book. It just depends on what the reader sees, which was the intention for Ciro Marchetti. See, very expressive imagery. The decks will be side shuffled 8 times, and the top card will be taken for the position within this particular spread. I have specifically chosen the number 8 to keep with our Scorpio theme, and Scorpio is the natural ruler of the 8th house, and therefore I chose the number 8. I have put out that intention to Spirit, and we are going to continue our reading from here. Enough explanation, more tarot. Okay, so Spirit, what needs to pass away in Cancer's life during the Scorpio full moon lunar cycle? What needs to pass away in Cancer's life during this moon cycle? Okay, what will go through a rebirth or transformation during this lunar cycle, or from this lunar cycle, my apologies. Spirit, what will go through a rebirth or transformation as a result of this lunar cycle? What does Cancer need to be cautious of during this lunar cycle? What does Cancer need to be cautious of during this lunar cycle? What does Cancer need to be cautious of? And what sort of emotions are hidden underneath the surface, bubbling and brewing for Cancer during this lunar cycle? What emotions are bubbling under the surface for Cancer during this lunar cycle? And what is the potential outcome for the sign of Cancer during the Scorpio lunar cycle? Wow, Cancer, you have something to say. I don't recall if I mentioned at the beginning of the reading, but any jumper cards that were coming out, it was my full intention that they would be a separate from the reading. I have noted it in all the other signs that I've done so far, but I don't recall if I noted it for you, Cancer. So Cancer, I see here with this Knight of Swords, somebody's coming towards you because there's something they want to say. They're very passionate about you. They're very passionate about you. It's almost like this person has this sense that if they don't act now, they're going to lose you, Cancer. But I also get the feeling that they're in a little bit of a defensive mode, or that you are going to respond in a defensive mode. Here we have this Page of Wands. This is trying to hold on to something that you find dear. Being bold and courageous, which is what I see your person is doing. With the Devil here, and the Death card immediately thereafter, it looks as if your person, Cancer, would like to let bygones be bygones, put aside any type of hurtful conversation or hurtful situations that the two of you have been through in order to form a brand new beginning with you. So this is separate from our lunar reading, but you may start seeing some of this within this time period. Now, Spirit, what does Cancer need to remove, or what needs to pass away from Cancer's life? We have the Tower. You need to build a firm foundation, a brand new foundation with this person, Cancer. If this person is somebody you want in your life, you need to allow the old foundation to disappear and rebuild this relationship from the ground up. From the ground up. Where will there be a rebirth? You're currently in a position of not wanting to be vulnerable, likely with this person. These cards apparently are tied to your reading. You're in a position where you're not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to open up, not wanting to make a decision regarding this connection. Perhaps you have other options, that's possible. But for some reason, you're not wanting to make a move. You're wanting to just sit tight, or they have been. And that's what's transforming. You're going to open up to this person, or they're going to open up to you. And you're going to be able to look at the situation without feeling guarded in order to determine whether you want to move forward with them. And what you need to be cautious of during this period, Cancer, is giving too much. Giving too much. You're a very giving sign by nature, Cancer, and you know, the Queen of Coins says you need to be careful of giving too much. Allow this person to be there for you now, instead of you giving so much to the connection. In order for this connection to be more grounded. Hidden feelings underneath the surface. So we have the Queen of Wands. Cancer, there's a sense here that what you would like is freedom. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with this person. Queen of Wands for me is very much, you know, socialite energy, friendly, very, very social, very, very free-spirited. Cancer, I feel like you have a strong desire for freedom, but you're not expressing it. It's you're putting other people before yourself, and you just kind of want to do your thing, be you, and enjoy your life, have fun. Potential outcome, an ending with the World. Could be an ending to the previous way this relationship started, or it could be an ending to the relationship itself. Why is the World here for Cancer? Potentially, you could also recognize that this person means the world to you. There could be a change there with that. Let's see what we've got. So communication. The Ace of Swords can sometimes cut things out. Two of Swords, indecision. Okay, beautiful. This is actually quite good, Cancer. This indecision, this inability to open up, and this indecision, that's what's coming to an end. Because the Justice card, with the Justice card, you're able to weigh your options objectively and have a very balanced mind. And then here's, you know, communication. I feel like you're putting an end to, we go from trying to choose which sword, which direction, to determining the direction. You're putting an end to the indecision and determining how you should proceed. Cancer. What can you tell me about Cancer with regards to love during the Scorpio full moon lunar cycle? Cancer regarding love. Well, you put an end to the indecision, and then you elevate your relationship to a new status. Beautiful, Cancer. Beautiful. You choose to elevate the relationship. Although you still have this desire to have this freedom, you might want to talk to your person about that, Cancer, just to make sure that that this person allows you your own personal space. more can you tell me for Cancer, please, Spirit? Equality is what I see in this particular card. Equality, evolution, being closed-minded. It's really important, Cancer, that in this particular situation that the two of you do have some heart-to-heart discussions and discuss having an equal partnership. Also have some heart-to-heart discussions on the direction that this particular connection is going to be going in. Make sure you're looking at things clearly and not through, rosy glasses, and that you're evaluating the relationship based on several parameters instead of just solely your emotions. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you for the Scorpio full moon lunar cycle. I hope that it is of help to you. Have an absolutely beautiful rest of the day. Bye-bye.